Hey guys, I just accepted a quest from a courier here on the Dark Brotherhood where you come to Anvil, you kill an innocent, and then you're directed to the docks, which is right here. And underneath this little bridge canopy thing here, a courier will pop up. He gives you a quest to go to the lighthouse, and that's where we're headed. So what happens is when they notice that you kill an Anvil, which is this little city. Sorry, my mouse is so sensitive. Right here, this is Anvil. And then you're requested to go meet with the speaker. And the speaker is at this lighthouse up here.
Don't let this opportunity pass you by. Are you ready to accept the task that awaits you? To prove your worth to the Dark Brotherhood and take your first steps into the Night Mother's cold embrace? The Imperial noble, Lord Quintus Gerol, has been marked for death by the Black Sacrament. Your task is simple. Find Gerol and kill him. That isn't a question we ask. Suffice to say, he offended someone enough to get them to perform the Black Sacrament. The Night Mother heard the prayer, and now Gerol must die. This is the task I have set before you. Excellent. The noble's estate can be found northwest of Anvil along the Gold Road. How you perform the execution is up to you. Just make sure Lord Quintus Gerol dies by your hand. Then your initiation into the Dark Brotherhood will be complete. Our unholy matron and the one true bride of Sithis. We are her children, forever wrapped in her cold, loving embrace. There will be time enough for more questions after you complete. Just know that she watches you. She loves you, as she loves all her children. Do not disappoint her. The Black Sacrament is the ritual by which a client procures the Dark Brotherhood's services. Using an effigy of the intended victim, a client pleads for the Night Mother to send an assassin to end the specified life. With no remorse, no regret. To put it simply, yes, the lives of the innocent and the guilty alike are ours for the taking, and every soul goes to Sithis, as long as the price is paid. Death is our craft, our religion, and our trade. And business, as always, is good. The Blade of Woe is the ebony dagger of our brotherhood. It is a single weapon, unique and powerful in the right hands. When one of our brothers or sisters needs the blade for a kill, it appears to help carry out the assassination. The wise traveler asks for directions before the path diverges. Never hesitate to rely on your fellow Brotherhood members once you complete your initiation. I assume you want to know what awaits you at the noble's estate? Killing requires few special skills, but reaching your target? That's the real task, isn't it? High walls, locked gates, and armed patrols protect the estate. There is another way to reach the estate grounds, if you're interested. A series of smuggler tunnels runs beneath the withered rose and leads directly to the estate's courtyard. That's the route I would take. And don't forget to bring lockpicks. Gerol is a cautious man. He never leaves a door unlocked behind him. The Withered Rose? A small hostel outside the city. Our lovely mother and daughter own the place, but they've had trouble making ends meet. The smuggler tunnels provide them with an alternate source of income, and they're perfect for your needs.
Okay, so earlier he already gave me the Blade of Woe. That's the first thing he does. And now I'm off to do my first task. Excuse me. Great. I'll probably get caught.
Let me be clear. Leave!
So I've got a bounty. I didn't expect her to come walking down. Oh dear. Yes, you can kill them. Somebody decided to. Why not? Okay, so we're going up into the estate. Excuse me. And I need to get to this one, I'm thinking. So let's go on the outskirts since I've already got a 17 gold bounty for trespassing. If he doesn't turn around, which he did, darn it, my fault. Now, as you see on the bottom there, the Blade of Woe. I'm out of line of sight. Oh, it won't let me. Ah, oh, crud. Well, anyway, that's how you use it. You have to be crouched. Never go anywhere without a bunch of lockpicks. Oh, shoot. Did not see this guy.
I did not want to call the guard, but you forced my hand. Guard! Intruder! Guard!
Apparently somebody already took care of the guard. He's not coming. Guess if I want to steal something, I'll have to delete something. Now when you finish the Thief's Guild, you get this little smuggler. And carry her around and sell your goods here.
You need something to disappear.
Oh, I didn't see that tripwire. So you go up the stairs to get your letter that you had to have the clue. It had the quest mark on it. And then there's the guard, so he's respawned. You go out this door. Three false wine casks. So we're looking for a way in. Sorry, still fighting that little cold. Change of season here, so nice. 103 cold. I don't want apples. Where's she going? I think if she's too far to pickpocket, she's too far for Blade of Woe. So that's the coolest part of the Dark Brotherhood. Is uh-oh. I didn't see her sit down. You can see that today I'm not on my game. Okay, so that's one that is false. He said there were 3 false casks. Luckily there's a little arrow on them and I don't have to knock on each one. And here we go. I have a basket to hide in, which means that it's guarded. Where did he go? You can go around and steal if you want. It's a great way to make money. It's actually how I make most of my money. Oh, what was that? So I have 65k, mostly from just stealing. Where is he? Oh, yeah, let's get in the basket. Now you can Blade of Woe him if he's not looking. Oh, yeah. Not having a good day with Blade of Woe. Really? I did hear voices. There she is. I'm only gonna steal green and blues from now on because of my inventory.
Seriously, Quintus. I appreciate you providing a safe place for our meeting, but couldn't you straighten up a bit before we got here?
My apologies, Governor Fortunata, but there's no safer place south of Varen's Wall than right here. Vermin notwithstanding.
I don't know.
No, we have to eavesdrop apparently.
Finally turn Kavach over to a proper ruler. Your people deserve so much greater than you.
My lord and lady, please. We have a more pressing concern, and it affects us all.
Oh dear.
Careful, Quintus. I won't be spoken to in such a manner. But you're right.
You gotta
The
watch for
Dark
those
Brotherhood
tripwires.
is stronger and threatens everything we built here.
It was right there, I just didn't see it. I need to wake up actually. out of my worries.
I forgot to mention, Primate Artorius sent his regrets, but Cathedral business forced him to remain in Kvatch. He indicates that he will support whatever we decide.
I'm not seeing their
I
meeting.
saw Anvil with an iron glove, but you let that glorified priest walk all over Kvatch, Camp Carolus.
I govern, while Artorius handles spiritual matters and the cathedral's defenders of the Order of the Hour. Patrol Kvatch until the murderer is apprehended.
Haven't the last few murder victims been suspected members of the Dark Brotherhood? Perhaps if we do nothing, this murderer will solve our
Here they
problem
are.
for us.
I refuse to allow a vigilante to freely stalk the streets of my city. That is why I allowed Artorius to expand the Order of the Hour's authority.
If I didn't know any better, I'd think you and Artorius were building an army. Should I be worried, my dear Count?
Oh, there's a guard. Goodness. Hope I get it before he comes around. Okay, so I need to go that way.
What good is their word when I find the Order at Anvil's walls?
That won't happen. Fear not his ambitions and ruthless.
Despite his holy station, Artorius is a man. He has the same needs and desires as any other.
Lord Quintus, intruders have penetrated the estate. We need to move the three of you immediately.
Don't be alarmed. Prepare for any contingency. Commander, secure the hall. Make sure no one follows us.
Oh shoot. It was so close. Yes, if you hide, you can get away from the guards. Let me see where she is. Gonna have to probably take her out. There she comes. Okay, hold up. Oh no. You have to watch for tripwires. Oh dear. That's a lesson for you guys when you're playing ESO and doing Thieves Guild and Dark Brotherhood. Always watch for tripwires. Now, who's that? dear. Maybe I can sneak away without having to kill all three of those guys. Oops. I do not have a basket to hide in, apparently. Let me go down. I think I'm okay to run through. So I'm going here. I don't know why that's unlocked. Excuse me. ESO keeps a record of all the books that you read. So if you get a chance, just read as many as you can. You get achievements for completing sets and things like that. This game was very well made. It's one of my favorite. It was when it was just a computer game. Started with Daggerfall, the Elder Scrolls, and then I have a pop-up that keeps driving me nuts. Uh-oh. That guy just set tripwire. So we're going to disarm it. Haha, I actually paid attention that time. I'm going to have to take him out. Or not. It won't let me. There we go. It's better than getting the bounty. And fighting. That Blade of Woe does some massive damage. I think it's in the 100,000s. Like, if you have Imperial City unlocked, it takes out those really big guards. The Mohawk Ball Guards. It's pretty cool. If you can sneak up behind them. These guys are going to have to be separated. There we go. Does this dude get up? Got him. That's one down. I know I said I wasn't going to grab more than... Uh-oh. Get in my hiding spot. It looks like there's two guards right there. I see one through the cracks. And what's over there, I wonder? Little hidden room. I'll be darned. Oh. In the meantime, I need to sell. I don't like wasting their money, so let me get my little smuggler out.
Something this one.
She does take a 35% fee, which is cool with me. I don't care. Keeping the games because I have another quest that involves dolls and games. You see how my ledger domain keeps going up as I sell? It's so important to level that.
This one is at your...
She is a Khajiit, one of my favorite characters to play. They're high on stam, agility. They do well with stam characters. Not so good Templar class because they have stam and not a lot of magic. So if you're going to make a Khajiit, make sure you make a stam character because they have a core regeneration. Not as good regen as the Red Guard. At least
Show
been that
yourself,
way.
assassin.
Oh dear.
Or are you another one of those Brotherhood cowards who prefers to strike from the shadows?
That's exactly what I'm going to do. Now, I love the Blade of Woe. It's my nice favorite thing about Dark Brotherhood is that Blade of Woe. There he is. You see the hand on top of his head? That means he's my mark. I gotta get this one too. Hope it's not the same guy. It just recopied that quick. I think our dude is alone now. I just have to wait for the right position.
Did you meet the new commander?
His back has to be to me. So let me see, how can I sneak around to get him? Any Dark Brotherhood mark will have that hand on them. I can't fit in that little crevice. Darn it, too bad. What's he doing? Is his back to me? It is. Usually they don't stay with their back to you for long. Ah, and I didn't even get the mark up.
Assassin!
Preferably on your marks, you want to do the Blade of Woe, if possible. But I'm just not with it today, so it's just not happening. Sorry, guys. Would have liked you to have seen all of that, but now we have to get out, which is simple on this one. Some of them not so simple. Now this character is only level 5, and this just goes to show that ESO scales everything. You can do the Thieves Guild, Dark Brotherhood, any kind of awesome expansion at any level, from level 1 up, because they scale everything to your level. So you're not really left out. There are raids and stuff you cannot do at this level, of course. Excuse me. Like you cannot, like I can't go to PvP grounds yet. I will definitely stream that when I can, because the PvP in this game is so awesome. I love it so much. However, I also cannot go to dungeons until level 15, I believe. But at level 10, I can go to the PvP grounds. So, if I ever get there. I started this character. She's a dark elf. I named her from the House Lelu, which is one of the dark elves. So is Indoril, and I believe Telvanni, House Telvanni. And you can read up on those if you want. I just liked her better, and I made her a sorcerer. So now we're going to go return the quest. Maybe. There seems to be a burglar or something here. A smuggler. Maybe I can Blade of Woe him and get him out of my way without having a big old fight. Oops, let me get this first. The coolest part, you can gather anything without training. If I want to mine or herb or get wood, as you just saw, all I have to do... Okay, so there we go. And no worries, he's out of my way. I've also got a bounty, so I have to be extremely careful. I must have stumbled into a bad area here. Oh, and I aggroed, I think. No, I'm okay. No, I'm not okay. Well, that was nice of you. That guy just helped me. If I clean one more, as you see this quest in the top corner, I need to clean, or it's called launder, one more of those things in my bag, a toy or a doll or a statue, a game, I mean. And if I do that, then I can go and finish that quest. That's a Thieves Guild quest that I just got. And as you see, I'm level 6. I didn't realize I leveled. So yeah. I have a skill point. I actually would like that in my destruction staff. So I'm gonna go turn this in. I've avoided the town, so no guards have, seen me. Because they do remove everything from your pack, your bag stolen, and they take gold to cover your bounty. And if your bounty's high enough, if the crime has been witnessed that is bad, say I kill someone, they just kill you on sight. And that kind of sucks because the guards are almost impossible to kill. They may be impossible to kill, I'm not sure. I've never actually killed a guard. And here's the speaker.
We know that Quintus Gerol is dead. The Brotherhood has eyes everywhere. You have done well. The covenant is sealed, signed in blood. Welcome to the family, sister. We have been watching you for a long time. Killing the nobles simply sealed our covenant. Now you need to meet your brothers and sisters. I will send you to a sanctuary, a safe house of sorts, a home, as well as a source of additional contracts. Not far. It's the reason I summoned you to the Gold Coast. There is much work to accomplish here, and you will be a part of that. Your new home lies to the north, hidden beneath Varen's wall. Go there, and attempt to open the Black Door.
Now, if you didn't know where this started, one of my other videos I showed you, to start the Dark Brotherhood and the Thieves Guild, you would have to go into the Outlaws, and each city usually has an Outlaws. And I'll show you what that is here in a second. And you will meet Quen and then the Dark Brotherhood assassin as well in there with a quest.
The Black Door will pose a question. What is the flavor of fear? Reply, sublime, my brother.
He gave me the
And the
password.
sanctuary shall be open to you. Once inside, seek out Astara. She has additional instructions for you. Of course. Since the formation of the Dark Brotherhood, our shadow has stretched across the entirety of Tamriel. Not every sanctuary has flourished, however, and our grip isn't as secure as we'd like in certain parts of the world. Not that it concerns you, but Vardenfell continues to be a source of irritation. The Gold Coast, however, presents an opportunity we can all profit from. Here we can establish a foothold that will serve the Brotherhood for generations to come. I am the voice of the Night Mother. She conveys her will to the listener, who then passes it on to one of the 4 speakers of the Black Hand to carry out. The Black Hand, the instrument by which the Night Mother rules the Dark Brotherhood. It consists of 1 listener and 4 speakers, 4 fingers and a thumb. Never more, never less. The Black Hand oversees the sanctuaries, among other duties. Just a little business I had to attend to. I do like to keep my dagger sharp, as it were. Her family had certain documents and presumed to make allegations that might have embarrassed the Brotherhood. The Brotherhood isn't that petty, but we do have certain obligations to uphold. I gave her the greatest gift of all, solace. Just as you gave the same gift to Lord Jarrell. And there will be many more gifts to grant before your work is done.
Okay, so there you have it. That was the very first actual quest for Dark Brotherhood. And now I've been welcomed into the Brotherhood, and we'll go to the sanctuary where the Night Mother is. I'm going to go down to that Outlaws real quick and launder. Here it is. You always see this little symbol. That's the Outlaws. I need to launder this toy or game, either or, because I need 3 in my bag. I might do all of them because I don't know if I've accidentally sold one not paying attention. And then I'll head up to the sanctuary. It's pretty cool. It's my favorite thing about ESO is Dark Brotherhood, I think. I have so many favorite things, but that one's like the most fun. When I was playing, I think it was Morrowind on the computer, we had the Dark Brotherhood. It was a little different because they kidnapped you, and on this one we didn't get kidnapped. Might have got kidnapped the very first character. I just cannot remember. It's been a while. Is this a fence? It is a fence. So I'm gonna launder or not. Let's clear my bounty. Why not? So I'm gonna sell this, which is a nice chunk of gold. And I'm going to launder this game and this toy. And that's, I don't think I need any more. Let me check my bag before I do it. Excuse me. I have 1, 2, 3. I think I'm alright on toys. Okay, I can sell that. There we go. Now my bounty is clean. And it looks like I can't sell anymore today. You can put points. You're only allowed to fence and launder so many things a day. You can put skill points into those areas so that you can have more. I already don't remember how I got in here. I'm so silly. Oh my gosh. Let's go out the best way I know how. Oh, here's one. I think. Yeah, there's a door. I'm probably going to come out underneath the bridge. I hope I come out where I went in. I'm going to take you to the Night Mother's sanctuary where all the Dark Brotherhood are. And then I'll stop streaming. Yeah, I definitely did not come out the same place I went in. I'm in the graveyard. So, that's okay because I cleared my bounty. So I don't have to worry. I'm laggy a little bit too. Sorry guys, I got Australian internet. I actually live in Australia with my mate, my partner, my husband. Let's see. I want to go out there, so I'll just get on my horse. Or my wolf. Oh, what's the lag? Come on, what's going on? Sorry about the lag. It's really bad. Oh my goodness. They're so mean to each other sometimes. That's one of the reasons I don't play this game a lot. People here are kind of mean. And I think it's because ESO is free monthly. You can just buy expansions and you don't have to pay a monthly fee. However, that being said, not having a monthly fee, I went backwards. You also don't get extra bag space and an extra bank space, which are amazing because you're always fighting inventory problems. There's a lot of perks to having a sub. One of the great perks is 10% increase in all experience gained. You can dye your costumes. Like I need to dye the top of my crown to match my little outfit. Just stuff like that. There's a lot of perks to being a subscriber. So I would definitely recommend it if you're going to be a regular on ESO, on Elder Scrolls Online. It is one of the best games out there. Now, see, I've never trained to gather anything, and yet I can just come up and gather the sword. I don't even have a pick in my bag. It's cool. I don't have to specialize in any craft. I can do them all. My main actually has a house where she put all the crafting tables in that you need, like leatherworking, woodworking, blacksmithing, tailoring. It's all in there. Enchanting. It's pretty cool. So I have all of that in my house in Craglorn, in the what is it? The Tear Cabin? I'm trying to remember what it's called. Dark Tear Cavern. I'm actually probably going the wrong way. I gotta go to that mark for Dark Brotherhood. You gonna get muddy? That's an interesting mount. It's pretty cute, actually. Let me see where I'm at. I still need to go a little farther. There should be an off path that leads me to the cavern of the Dark Brotherhood. I'm going to think it's up here just a bit more. There it is. I see a way shrine as well. I might hit that way shrine real quick. That helps me travel back and forth a lot faster than running all over the map. And there we go. So I got that one. Let me go over here. You have to watch these Taurens. They're pretty darn mean. I don't think I'm skilled enough yet to take one out. Even though they're scaled, they're pretty tough. I'm wondering if I'm an aggro. I don't know. And here we are. This is where we will use the password. See where I'm at on the map. See the hand. What is the flavor of fear? Well, I didn't even have to choose. I think he's tried to choose from 3 different answers. He tells you the password. You have to remember it and you get in, but now they've made it a little simpler, which is okay. I see a quest marker. Let's follow this. Excuse me, sorry. This is the Dark Brotherhood Sanctuary. It's pretty big, actually. There's a whole bunch to it, but I'm just gonna go do what I need to do real quick. I'll leave the exploring to you guys.
You must be the new initiate. The speaker sent word that you were on your way. I'm the matron of this sanctuary. Obey me without question, and I'm certain we'll get along just fine. And this is for you, shrouded armor, the uniform of the Dark Brotherhood.
Nice.
You're one of the family now. You might as well look the part. Perform well, and you'll rise in the ranks of the Brotherhood. I'm sure you'll make us all proud. We are all brothers and sisters, children of the Night Mother and our dread father. Even lone assassins need a family. Introduce yourself to the others. They can provide advice and information, even support for your more challenging contracts. Eager, are you? That's good. Then go and talk to Elam Drawls. He handles lesser contracts for the new initiates. Prove yourself to him, and more interesting assignments will follow. Welcome to the family. Explore the sanctuary. Meet the others, at least the ones currently at home. I believe Green Venom Tongue, Kor, Hildegard, Mirabelle, Simbar, and Tannic are available. When you're done, Elam should have a new task for you to accomplish. Where did you... They were discussing that at the noble's estate, were they? Bastards. It's true. Someone has been killing our brothers and sisters. When the hunters become the hunted, it's like the world has gone askew. We're investigating the matter. It's not unusual for our pasts to catch up with us, and it's not like we have a shortage of enemies. We'll learn the identity of this killer, and then there will be a reckoning. True. Few have the audacity to openly oppose us, but there are many who would love to see the Brotherhood abolished. This feels different. Stay vigilant. Keep your eyes open and report anything you notice as you execute your duties. A little ambition is good for the soul, but only a little. Complete the contracts assigned to you. It's as simple as that. Every life you send to Sithis pleases the Night Mother and raises your profile. Complete enough jobs, and you'll be rewarded. We'll trust you with more difficult contracts, assign you more high-profile targets. The awards are greater, and we'll ask you to help with matters of importance to the Brotherhood. But don't get ahead of yourself. Start with Elam's contracts first. The past isn't something we talk about here. For most of us, our lives didn't really begin until we were called to serve the Night Mother. And I was called at a very early age. No one joins the Brotherhood and immediately steps into a position of power. That's not how we do things. I had to prove myself, show that I was dedicated to the Night Mother and her tenets. I served for many years before I earned my title. The Sanctuary has always been my home in the Brotherhood, if that's what you're asking. I've seen the Gold Coast change over the years, but that's enough questions about me. I wouldn't want to think you were taking my measure for some reason.
So on the bottom of my screen, I see Dark Brotherhood 10. I've never seen that before. Where did that go? I'm not sure what that was. It's kind of strange. Apparently I have 26k worth of outcast. It's a lot. Sell that. It's from doing dungeons on my other character. So I don't know what those 10 marks were at the hand. That's new. Let's go find the dude. Oh, I gotta introduce myself to Marvel.
So you're the new initiate. You're certainly cuter than the last one. And why wouldn't she, darling? I am her favorite after all. As a matter of fact, I'm everyone's favorite. I'm sure you'll agree soon enough. Anyway, it's a pleasure to meet you. May the Night Mother forever hold you in her cold and loving embrace. Forward. Believe me, this is my shy and unimposing side. After all, we wouldn't want to give my beloved Simbar the wrong idea, would we? Find me later, and I'll show you what forward really looks like. Oh, you really are too easy, my darling. I'm just having fun with you. I suppose I get that from my family heritage. The Motiers are rich, powerful, and blessed with good looks, and a wicked sense of humor. Just play along and enjoy. Oh, there's nothing noble about my family. But I left that all behind. The wealth, the boredom, the servants waiting on me hand and foot. One day, I strangled my handmaid with a golden chain. And here I am. Life in the Brotherhood suits me. You shouldn't know anything, darling. We're a secret organization, after all. I suppose I can tell you that we serve the Night Mother. Her cold embrace binds us together. Never dishonor her. Our contracts aren't mere tasks. We carry out her will. Sweet mother, send your child unto me, for the sins of the unworthy must be baptized in blood and fear. These words, as part of the complex ritual, form the Black Sacrament, the means by which those in need pray to the Night Mother. Our mother hears the prayer and whispers to the listener. The listener sends a speaker to arrange the details and create the contract. Then the speaker selects an assassin to carry out our mother's will. It's more than just a job. It's a calling. This just got much too serious for my taste, darling. Let's talk about something, oh, I don't know, more decadent. Like how I'd be nibbling on your ear if Simbar wasn't here. He's watching, isn't he? Maybe a little nibble is in order, hmm? A few. The Speaker sends new initiates to the Sanctuary every so often. New blood, you understand. Before you, there was a charming young lad from Glenumbra. Van something, I believe. A shame, really. He was too scrumptious to die so soon. Mind your tongue, Initiate. We're the murderers, not the victims here. But I suppose the circumstances were somewhat unusual? Someone left Van pinned to the wall of the inn in Kvatch, held up with multiple daggers. When I find the villain... You don't hunt the hunters. The Brotherhood hunts you. Anything else is a crime against the natural order. But enough of this dark talk. We're just working ourselves into a tizzy. I'd much rather get excited about something more enticing.
She's odd, but cool. Here's another one to talk to.
I heard we had a new initiate on the premises. I was just checking my notes and realized that details concerning you are sorely lacking. We'll need to rectify that before too long. She did. Interesting. I wonder what she's planning this time. Well, I'm certain everything will become clear, eventually. Even you, I suppose. Aren't you familiar with the cherished Black Marsh custom? Consuming various venomous concoctions to bolster our natural immunity? I drank so much my tongue turned green. Ha! The new initiates fall for that every time. And you as well, Initiate. I look forward to interviewing you at length when you have some time. For my journals, of course. I keep meticulous records. I'll help you, you'll help me. Isn't that what the Bretons call a win-win? Now this one I know I've written down. Study the 5 tenets. Learn them. Memorize them. Live them. There's a copy in the sanctuary, someplace. I'd let you look at this one, but I don't let anybody read my journals. That would be inadvisable. Such a curious mind. Then listen carefully, Initiate. Contracts must be taken seriously. Always obey the matron's instructions to the letter, and don't get yourself killed. Though that probably goes without saying. Perhaps, depending upon what you mean by something and me. Rest assured, whatever musings and observations I record herein are strictly confidential. What more could you possibly need to know? I am a shadow scale. My life begins and ends with the Dark Brotherhood. I could have sworn I explained this before. Let me check my notes. Well, Like other Argonians born under the sign of the Shadow, I was taken upon hatching and trained to be an assassin. That makes me a good killer. A very good killer. What an intriguing inquiry. Attempting to ascertain if I actually like it here, or something more subtle. Well, like or dislike is meaningless. I serve the matron as I served my former sanctuary, and as I serve Black Marsh when called upon. The river carries us where it will, and that's all I prefer to say about that at this time. I was there, now I am here. As are you, Initiate.
Nobody here. Ah, this is the ritual of the Dark Brotherhood. It's very interesting and weird. Okay, so I need to find all the people that I have to talk to. He's the one that will give me quests, apparently.
You must be the new initiate. I've heard some unbelievable things about you.
He looks like a dark
Still,
elf.
can't be too good. Your name hasn't appeared on one of my contracts yet. What? Oh, that's a Dark Brotherhood joke. Don't you have a sense of humor? Did she now? Are you sure that's what she told you to do? Wouldn't want you to get in trouble your first day in the sanctuary.
He's a snob.
Now that you're here, we might as well discuss your training. Don't repeat what I say. It annoys me. Now, where was I? Oh yes, your training. Complete a contract, receive a reward. Prove yourself, and more significant contracts will be made available to you. I don't expect you to last a week, but as long as you're still here. Ready for your first contract? Not everyone appeals to the Dark Brotherhood through the Black Sacrament. For those with copious amounts of gold to spare, we usually indulge their more mundane requests. Are you ready to take on? Typically, you'll consult the ledger marked for death, but I've handpicked something special for your first job. Travel to the city of Kvatch, identify the target listed on this contract, then eliminate them. I encourage you to practice with the Blade of Woe, but as long as the target dies, it doesn't really matter how you kill them. What are you standing around for? I'm not much to look at, and neither is this room. Anyone can find a reason to kill someone. Ambition, jealousy, humiliation. I once killed for a jester who couldn't take a joke. Careful who you heckle in Stormhaven. Me? I'm flattered. No, that's not the right word. Uncomfortable? Yes, that's it. Well, whatever do you want to know about me for? Not the brooding type? Good. They're a bore. I've been with Astara at this sanctuary since its inception. More years than I care to remember. In that time, I've done enough contract killing to know how to drum up business. It's my charm.
So here's the book that we will be examining for quests until I think we hit a certain level in the Dark Brotherhood. Then we will begin to get actual quests. There was one more I thought I was supposed to talk to, but I don't see the arrow, so maybe not. Let me go see. Because I know there's a little girl that's a vampire. Who's in here? Oh, crafting station. enchanting table. It's pretty cool alchemy table over there. Well, I am going to finish this up and get on with other things. Thank you for watching my videos and have a good day. I hope that this actually helps you become more interested in ESO. It's a pretty good game.